I'm doing back testing on an investment strategy that has to do with gold and oil. I am arguing that the price of gold has a positive relationship and is dependent on the price of oil. Before I begin, I do want to give credit to the Statistics for Business and Economics textbook by Anderson, Sweeney, and Williams, 10th edition. I did have to go through that book and brush up on my hypothesis testing. So I got my data from this website. It lists the price of a barrel of oil versus the price of an ounce of gold from 1946 all the way to April of 2014. I'm going to take that data and put it into Excel. I'm going to delete these two columns. They are ratios that are irrelevant to what I'm trying to do. Now I'm going to do a regression analysis because I have two sets of data where one is dependent upon the other. So when I run my regression analysis, my input for Y would be my dependent variable, which is the price of gold. My independent is my x-axis. My independent is the price of oil. Okay, I want a 95% confidence level, and I'm going to put this into a new worksheet. Okay, now there's my statistical output. So R square up here is at an 89%. R squared is also called the coefficient of determination. It tells how well the regression model fits the data. It goes from 1 to 100%. We're at 89%. So it fits it pretty well, fits the model pretty well. Okay, and then we're going to look at the t-statistics. So our t-statistic for our alternative hypothesis is at a 23.399 right there. And if I go look at a t-stat chart, our degrees of freedom is 67. Confidence level is at a 95%. Degrees of freedom 67. So our critical value is 1.996. Now the rule is that if the critical value, which is this, is less than the test statistic, which is what Excel gave us, we reject the null hypothesis. Our null hypothesis is that our slope is 0. Our alternative hypothesis is that our slope does not equal 0. So we have rejected because our critical value is less than our test statistic, which is 23.399. If we're looking at the p-value method of testing, the rule is that if the p-value is less than alpha, we reject the null hypothesis. Alpha is going to be 1 minus our confidence level. Our confidence level was 95%, so alpha is 0.05 or 5%. This is 1.149 to the negative 33. You move your decimal place over to the left 33 spaces, which is much less than alpha, which is 0.05. So p-value is less than alpha, so we reject our null hypothesis. So we see that there is a positive, and you can see it right here, a positive relationship between the two sets of data, gold and oil prices. Now, there are other things in the economy outside of oil and gold that can affect their prices. So this doesn't explain as a whole investing in gold when oil prices are low. Keep in mind that fiscal and monetary policies could influence the demand of gold and or oil, causing the price of one or the other to stray from its correlated relationship.